and it'll feel like you're moving, and you won't understand why you're not getting anywhere. In this group, if we don't keep forward momentum, then we stagnate. Worse yet, if the current that we're paddling against happens to be coming straight at us, we'll move backwards. We've seen it before in chapters. There are a lot of times when a very, very challenging economic environment like this have already faced this chapter. This chapter's been through recessions already. Not a big deal to us. When I first joined this chapter, there were 12 people in here. Folks were looking at me going, why are you going to a networking chapter with 12 people? Why? Because those 12 people are choice. Because they're very, very good at what they do. And we can get each other business. If we think of ourselves as a family, then one thing that we need to keep a focus on is extending the family. Keep finding new relatives. Unlike your real family, you can choose the family in here. We can't do that at home. There are a couple of times in my life with 6 brothers and sisters that I would have chosen not to have a particular brother and sister at any given moment. But that just wasn't the case. In here, we can look for the people that we want to do business with. We look for the people who we know can bring something else to this chapter besides just their professional ability. It's got to be filled with enthusiasm. It's got to be filled with their desire to be a part of the family and work together with everyone in the business side and the personal side. So when we start to think about visitors, think about your family first. And how does that visitor fit into this family profile? We've known each other for a good long time, even those new members. It doesn't take you long to figure out what the family dynamic here is. Look for the folks that you know are going to fit here and invite them. Ed has gone to the trouble of trying to put together each and every week a stacking day. Correct on this? And he's going to be emailing everybody each and every week to try and look for a specific profession to bring in the door. When you're looking at people in that profession, if it's somebody that you know is not going to work with this group, do us all a favor. Don't invite them. Invite people you know who will come, who can commit, who will bring to this chapter not just their professional ability and their expertise, but their willingness to put an oar in the water with everybody else and make sure that not only their business, but your business survives as well. That's family. Questions?
Well, just one comment.
Sure.
Since we're on the topic, we're only going to have one speaker today. The other slot is going to go to a power team meeting, so we'll break up and we'll talk about which groups each of the power teams wants to target, and we'll put them on the schedule for future stacking days.
That's a really, really good way to approach it. So then you start thinking about who do you need? Who do you love? What does your business need?
Who's your number one
Who
draft
did you
choice?
business? Who's your number one? And let's start putting them on a focus so that everybody keeps their eyes and ears open and everybody can go to chapter that way too. Got a lot of people on the membership committee. Let's get them some members so they can approve.
One comment.
Yes, Gary.
Ray, is that I know almost every week we used to have the little everybody's profession and numbers that we used to give everybody, just all the members. We should keep doing that because I know, just like you said, the yellow pages, I have that all the time with me. So anybody that mentions something, like somebody mentioned they needed some alarms at their house or something, I say, oh, Tom, just to throw it out there because you never know when somebody mentions something.
Well, Gary, again, we got to act on this brochure idea that we copied from the other group. And beautiful brochure, colored cards, and we just, again, I think we do it a little different. We make it a fold out, so it is a handout. And then we have it by our power teams, because we have some clear delineated power teams here: health, finance, insurance or financial services,
and air and stuff like that.
Right.